Bajaj Finance that is all set to report its Q1 results. Let's go across to my colleague Vamakshi to understand what the street is really expecting from the NBFC. Take it away.
Well, yes, when we look at Bajaj Finance, a good set of numbers are expected from this counter. But before we get into the expectations, let's first look at the Q1 operational update that came in from the company back in June. When we look at the AUM, that stands at around 2.7 lakh crore, which is an uptick of almost 32% on a year-on-year basis is what they had reported. Other than that, the company was also on track to beat the upper end of its 11 to 12 million customer acquisition guidance quite comfortably. Now, coming to the expectations, well, NII growth is expected to lag the AUM growth, and that is because analysts are expecting a bit of a pressure as far as the NIMs are concerned, or they're expecting it to remain rather stable on a quarter-on-quarter basis on account of rise in cost and borrowings. Net interest income as a result is expected to see an uptick of almost 27% coming in on a year-on-year basis. They're also expecting to see improvement in cost efficiencies play out this time around. PPOP, that is pre-provisioning operating profit, is also expected to come in nearly 27.4% higher as a result. Net profit growth is also expected to be quite healthy on a year-on-year basis. In fact, PAT is expected to come in at 3,300 odd crores, an uptick of almost 27% is what we're expecting on a year-on-year basis. So when you look at all the headline numbers, a strong growth is what we're penciling in, but the provisions are expected to see a slight bit of an uptick on a sequential basis, up nearly 8% on a quarter-on-quarter basis is what we're expecting the provisions to be. Asset quality, as far as that is concerned, GNPA was at the lowest level that we saw in FY23. It was at 0.94%, and in fact, analysts are expecting Bajaj Finance to post an improvement here as well. Largely, we will be keeping an eye out on the ability of the company to sustain its growth momentum. We'll be keeping an eye out on any commentary relating to the competitive pressure in the space, the entry of Jio Financial Services. We will also be keeping an eye out on the NIM and business outlook, as well as the introduction of new products and the ability of the company to scale up. So all in all, a good set of numbers is what we're expecting from Bajaj Finance.